Day 1, 2, skip a few, and I'm back. So I've been away because I've been sick, so let's talk about it because I'm still not well. I'm also changing this series from A Day in the Life to just Digital Nomad Diaries because it just feels more aligned for me to really just talk about, I don't know, just like vlog my journey experiences rather than, be a traveler. So I'm just going to play some random videos of things that's been happening in my life over the past few weeks while I talk about what's been going on behind the scenes. So if you're new here, I am recovering from chronic illness, which really wiped me out for a few years. And I'm really just starting to come good again like this year. For the most part, I've seen massive improvements in my health. But one thing that happens is I tend to have a compromised immune system now. So I used to be the type of person who would get sick once a year. And now it's like, this year I've already been sick twice, to the point where it's taken me out of life for about 6 weeks. It takes me a long time to recover now. And there's been some other times where I've been sick and had to lay low. I'm recovering from mold toxicity and I'm diagnosed with chronic fatigue. To be honest, I really struggle with this because it's just so frustrating. I've had to spend weeks just sitting in the hotel, and don't get me wrong, there's worse places in the world to be stuck at home, but I think I really just sometimes just want to believe so bad that I'm normal again and healthy again that it can be really disheartening when I go backwards. I just want to believe so bad that I am who I was 5 years ago when I was in perfect health. And, I think I'm just having a bit of a problem with the patience that it takes to get better. And to be honest, there's a bit of a fear underneath that, I never will, I think what happened is I picked up some kind of virus at the airport in Turkey, and I think that even though I haven't been really symptomatic with that, I can feel my body fighting it so hard, and I think that's put a lot of stress on my body, which has caused a spike in cortisol, I'm guessing, because I've noticed that this month my hormones have been fucked, which is annoying because they've been really good this year. For example, I've had really chronic insomnia since I was 16, diagnosed, medicated, everything, and for years I've known that it was also cyclic, so it was hormonal related because there was 1 week of my cycle where it was always worse than others, and to the point where I could even plan for it, and that's mostly gone away this year since I've been healing from mold toxicity, so I'm really grateful for that. But this month it's been shocking. It's been back, and when I say back I mean, go to bed at 9 p.m. because I'm just so exhausted that I cry, but I just can't fall asleep. I'm just laying there until literally 9 a.m. So, when it's hard not to be put in a bad mental state through things like that. And it's more just the flashback to the past that sucks. But to be honest, my mental health has really been great. I'm just so happy here. I honestly just feel so fulfilled and content, and I'm reaching new levels of happiness and peace that I honestly just never knew were possible. And I don't know, I think part of it is I'm just not chasing anything. I don't have half the worries I used to have. I never worry about money anymore. There's so many things. I never worry about half the health shit I used to have to, and I just don't want anything anymore, and I'm just so content where I am. So even though it has been a difficult time, I'm still on the up when it comes to mental health and everything else. I've been working on some projects. Podcast episode came out. I've also decided that, the whole way through my healing journey, depression, I kept a journal, and I decided that I'm going to turn that into a book by running it through AI and getting it to shorten my journal into real short summaries. So I'm excited for that. That's giving me purpose. I'm meeting lots of friends, having lots of good food, and this is something really interesting that's been happening. From the front of my hotel, I can see the missiles that are being shot from Iran into Israel, which is really confronting as an Australian who's so far removed from war, and that's really contrast to the people here who are completely unfazed by this, to be honest, because they're used to it. So that's pretty much everything that's been going on in my life.